All right. So let's jump into this. Obviously, we're picking Phyrexian Fleshgorger. Pick one, pack one. This card's excellent. You don't. It's not even really a black card. I mean, it's nice if you can prototype it, but you know, I've been talking about how prototypes are not very good. Most of them. This one not included. This one's excellent, obviously. Other cards in this pack, honestly, like, it's a pretty weak pack. Overwhelming Remorse is fine. I have definitely come down on this card a little bit, considering a lot of the threats are really cheap. 2 and 3 mana. Bushwhack's fine. Energy Refractor's fine. Evolving Wilds is fine. I would probably take Energy Refractor, most likely. Or maybe Remorse. It's kind of close. They're both kind of close in my mind. Neither of them are exciting, but very happy to take a Fleshgorger. Okay, so now, after Fleshgorger, what do we do? I think we just take Static Net. Like, Static Net's just so good. And, you know, I think that Static Net's the kind of card, like, you know, in some sets, people will take cards and they'll be like, oh, it's like single pit and I can splash it. And it's like, yeah, but like you don't really want to be splashing generally. I don't know. I've been all about splashing in even in my like kind of aggressive-ish leaning decks, where you just have like stars and flasks and evolving wilds. So I'll take Net. There's even a chance that Gix's Caress wheels. Like if Net wasn't here, what would I take? I don't think I had to take Gix's Caress, even though I think it's the second best card in the pack, because I think these come around pretty late and you don't want too many. Might be like Foundry Inspector. I think Bushwhack is okay. Like it's a good card. It's quality, but it's not, you know, exciting by any means. I think Rager is very medium. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Static Net. Ooh, okay. Well, follow up with another set. It's basically the same pick here. It's like Static Net or Gix's Caress. I'll take a second Static Net. If neither of those were here, I'd probably take Evolving Wilds and Aeronaut Cavalry. No, sorry, that's not true. I would take Aeronaut Cavalry. Aeronaut Cavalry is very good. In fact, I would probably go Static Net, Cavalry, Gix's Caress. And yeah, like Infiltrator can be okay. Prowler is solid when you've got cards that care about Self-Mill or Unearth. But yeah, second Net's excellent. What do we got going on here? So this is a weaker pack. I mean, it's got some good cards, but Disenchant is a card that I've come down on a lot. It's definitely not just Doomblade. You can play the card, and it's going to be fine. You're going to have some targets. But sometimes you just don't. Sometimes you just, like, you face the red decks that just, you know, the targets are a Wellspring and stuff. You know, they don't really have... like, it's very good against prototypes, but, you know, not a ton of people running around with those, I think, as the format's moving forward. What else is here for us, though? Gixian Infiltrator... Moment of Defiance, Unleash Shell, Arbalest Engineers is really good. I might just take Disenchant, even though I was just talking it down. Like, the thing is, I'm just, like, not giving up that much here. I do think if I can get deep into white, I'm still pretty happy about that. Recommission on the wheel might be interesting, too. Ooh, Recruitment Officer, yeah. Officer's awesome. Really like Officer. I also like Paratrooper, a decent amount. It's a fine card. I think that if this wasn't here, I'd probably take Paratrooper to go with my white cards. I would not take one of these, you know, similarly powered black cards. But yeah, and there's a Lay Down Arms here and a Lay Down Arms in one of the previous packs. And yeah, I mean, if we do end up mono white, it's a fine card. But you actually have to be like, yo, I think I've seen people play that card or just like that whole cycle of cards a little bit too often in non-monocolor decks. Like just like put it even in their like heavy white decks. Like even if you've got like 5 islands or whatever, it's really awkward. You really want it to be specifically monocolored. All right, now we've got Ravenous Gigamole, Branchwork, Boulder Branch Golem. I think I'm going to take Gigamole. It's a little bit worse in the abstract than Golem, but we've already got a little bit of incentive to be black. We've already got 2 really good creatures to get back, and you know, I'm obviously prioritizing the Unearthed creatures super highly. Meaning, you know, if we get those, Ravenous Gigamole gets even a little bit better. This pack, I like Thopter Architect in very specific decks. Like, in the green-white, trinkety, Yoshin Dissident deck, which I think very rarely comes together. I think this is a solid card. Don't think I want to take it here, though. Warlord's Lead I could take speculatively. Like, I do have a 1-drop, and you want 1-drops to play this card. If you don't have 1-drops, it's really bad. I don't think I'm going to take another Disenchant, so let's just take Warlord's Lead. And yeah, maybe we'll build around it a little bit. All right, this pack. There's Power Stone Engineer, which I think is pretty bad. Misha's Juggernaut, which I think is pretty medium, but a little bit better. Reason to take this is that we are obviously base white, but like, I might just take, I mean, if there was a better, I think I'm just gonna take the engineer. If there was a better off-color card here, I would take it. But like, the next best card is Mishra's Juggernaut, and that's not super exciting, so I'll just take it, even though it's not very good. It does get a little bit better when I've got Flesh Gorger, for sure. All right, now there's Burnish Heart, Refractor, another Power Stone Engineer. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Refractor here. Is an engineer serviceable, low curve, worst really? It's just like not a good body though. That's the problem. And you don't get the Power Stone right away. It's just too bad. Like for example, I'm just gonna take Refractor here over Engineer. I don't think this card's gonna be awesome in our white deck, but I like it better than second Engineer. The other twos are just so much better. Is the thing. All right, well, Gix's Caress Wheel. So does Recommission. Card is good with Warlord's Elite and Recruitment Officer. So it kind of depends, like, are we moving towards more of a mid-rangey black-white deck, or are we trying to be aggressive? Because if we're more mid-rangey, then, like, Gix's Caress gets a little bit better. Recommission is pretty good when you're attacking, because you, like, trade off, and then on turn 4, you double spell with Recommission. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Recommission here, mostly because I think we can probably pick up a Caress later. Yeah, exactly. If you have this is the 2-drop you play when you don't have other 2-drops. All right, we'll take Prowler. Symmetry Matrix. No, I will not be taking that. Take a bounce spell, sure. Okay, these are like actually real cards that we held. Refractor, Automaton, Moment of Defiance. All of them are, yeah, all of them are real. Huh. Okay, I'll take Refractor. I think it's like the most unique card. Can end up in a spot where we really do want it. Ooh. Raise the Last Transmogran. This is a solid card. Is it better than Scrapwork Cohort? No. I'm gonna take Scrapwork Cohort and hope that one of these white 2-drops wheels. But this is a good card. If this cohort wasn't here, I would probably take Transmogrant. Then like Chrome Courier is the next best card. Like I would take Chrome Courier over these white cards, I believe, because I think one of them is probably going to come back, and these cards are just awesome. The unearthed cards, we'll find a few ways to cast the blue, or have a blue source in their deck or two. It's just not that hard to fit in a blue source or two. I remember a LR episode where they said every deck in Limited is technically mid-range. So like, yeah, every deck in Limited is technically mid-range when you compare it to Constructed. That's like, you hear that a lot, right? I don't subscribe to that theory though necessarily, because if you're thinking about all your limited decks as mid-range decks, you're gonna fall into the trap of like picking up the wrong cards at the wrong time, because there are definitely decks that really okay. So I would say that in 2022 it's not even really true. In 2010 that was definitely true, but now the way that they design Limited, I'm gonna take this hero, by the way, over Chaplain, but that's really close. I'm actually maybe supposed to take Chaplain. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take Chaplain here. I think it might just be a little bit better than Hero. Back in the day, yeah, that was true. But like, we have actual like 15, 14 land mono red decks. Those are definitely aggro decks. We also have like, look at Dominaria United, right? Like super late game blue black controlling deck. So I get the idea, and especially if you're talking to a constructed player, it's good to say like, well, limited decks are like a little bit different than constructed decks, where you do lean a little bit more mid-range in general, but I don't think it's super helpful to think of it that way. All right, I'm just gonna take Military Discipline here. Am I using my podcast voice? No, I'm just full of energy, Center. This is my beginning of stream voice. All right, let's just take Discipline. It's pretty solid, just in most white aggro decks. Mishra's Foundry is okay, but I could maybe even just take the Foundry and wheel the Discipline. That's kind of interesting. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Okay, another Warlord's Elite. It's got a strong build, but I think red is fairly cut. We're just like not really an elite deck. I guess I take Elite here. It's just like so medium. I could just take Strongbull. You know what? I'm gonna take Strongbull here because we like aren't really tied to black at all, and we have a lot of incidental artifacts. And yeah, maybe red's not that open, but it's just gonna be like, it's such a low opportunity cost pick, right? I'm just like not giving up that much. Now I can take Chaplain or Thopter Mechanic. Okay, so Thopter Mechanic is the best card here. Chaplain. Those both are cohorts. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take Chaplain and stick to white for now. Elsewhere Flask, Gurgling Anointer. I've been less impressed with Gurgling Anointer than I had imagined I might. It's okay, it's fine, but there's just like a lot of removal or interaction that doesn't kill things, and you have to put a little bit of work into it to make it grow. I mean, like, you know, you get one trigger off if it's 2/4 flyer for 3, which is fine, but it's just not like amazing, I guess. I'm gonna take Flask here. Plays well with the Chaplain. All right, another Thopter Mechanic. Let's just take Chaplain again. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. There's a Blast Runner, of course, but mass production. Yo, Dan, giving a gift sub to Charlie. Dan, you've gifted 151 subs in this channel. Jeez, wild. Why does Flask play all Chaplain? Oh, because you can, like, Sacrifice Flask and... Or, sorry, you can't Sacrifice Flask to get it back. But it's like a... it's a thing that can draw into other things that isn't just, like, three drops, right? Let's just take a mass production, sure. Like, it's when I say it's good at Chaplain, it's kind of, like, cheaty. It's not really that much better than anything else. But, like, the idea is, like, instead of drawing a 2-drop, it could be anything. It could even be a 2-drop. Or a 5-drop. Ooh, Bonesaw. Words I never thought I'd say. So, I mean, there's Supply Drop, but Bonesaw does play well with Warlord's Elite. And it's, like, not that bad with a few other things. Yeah, I'm actually going to take the Bonesaw here. Alright, and the Warlord's Discipline comes back. Yeah, whatever. Random question, what are my thoughts on Levitating Statue? It's good. You want to have, like, 10 plus non-creatures, but it's a really good card in the right deck. It also plays really well with Mightstone animation. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Third Static Net. Do you think this format has good replay value, or are you totally off prototype? I don't think those statements are mutually exclusive. If you missed the state of the format, you can check out the YouTube. It's always on the Limited Level Up's YouTube video or pod channel or the podcast feed. But you know, I think that, like, there's certainly room for a prototype. I'm not saying they're all unplayable, and especially once people, like, fight over the good cards, the level 1 good cards, you're gonna have to play some of the less good cards sometimes. And I also think there's ways to build your decks that like, it's week 1 of the format still. I don't think all of the secrets have been uncovered by any means, you know? Ooh, Combat Thresher. That's a prototype I do like. But is it better than Cohort? Man. I honestly don't think so. It's good, but it might be better since I have 3 Static Nets. So with Chaplain, X3, Cohort gets really appealing. Thresher's good with Bonesaw. I'm gonna take Thresher, but I can honestly just see that being a worse card. All right, take Evolving Wilds here out of a weak pack. By the way, I'm not actually gonna play the Bonesaw unless I end up with more 1-drops and more elites. Quite a Spike is good with the Double Striker. Yeah, not good enough though. Ooh, Ashnod's Harvester. I do like Ashnod's Harvester. There we go. With this, this draft has been a little bit short on unearthed creatures, I found. Besides the Cohort and the Harvester, we just don't have that many. Alright, let's get these cards out of here. What do I want here? I might just take Boulder Branch Golem. Because we've got 3 Static Nets. Crop Flask? Nah. That's a 2-card combo that doesn't just win the game. Like, I'm actually not a believer in Corrupt Flask very much. It's a thing you can do, and like if you're heavy enough swamps, like you can put those 2 cards in your deck, sure, but I don't think it's like an actively good thing to do. All right, pack kind of sucks. Just take a moment of defiance. Sure. Ooh, nice. That's really late. All right, Gigamole, Giga Chad. All right, let's get this Bonesaw out of here, and probably this Warlord's Lead out of here too. And we also don't really have uses for these two. Like, what are they doing for us? Not a lot, right? Not a lot. Oh, kind of interesting. Chaplain 3 or 4 versus Power Stone Fracture when we have like a pretty decent Power Stone Fracture deck. We've also just got like triple Static Net though. And a Disenchant. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Chaplain. Ooh, good wheel, good wheel. Do you think this Chaplain is better than last set's Chaplain? No, I do not think so. I saw a pick one pack one on Reddit. It was like, would you take Teferi or Precursor Golem? And the top comment was, Wingmantle Chaplain. It's true. Alright, so I think I'm actually gonna cut this Foundry. Maybe not actually. We're like close-ish to mono white. Maybe we can just play it. Ooh, recommission. I've already got one. Don't need a second. Actually, second recommission plays kind of well with Airlift Chaplain X4. Yeah, you know what? I might play it. We're in a little bit of danger of decking ourselves with this deck. Like, we've got a lot of things that mill 3. Still doing deck techs for gift subs? Yeah, of course. Of course. Like, I don't think I'm gonna cut any of them, but I think I'm gonna play 17 lands here, most likely. With a Foundry in there and like some mana sinks. Yeah, they should have put Elixir of Immortality on the retro sheet. What gives? Don't love the Golem. I don't either. Is there a better card in our sideboard for us? I don't like Elite in this deck. I guess I could play like Carrion Locust. That seems pretty bad. Elite has 2 recommissions. Yeah, maybe it just gets milled. Okay, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of nice. We got 2 into Airlift Chaplain. Ooh, we have 2 recommissions. I don't know if I meant to do that. All right, land is nice. Hopefully we can have some a good hit off Chaplain here. Yeah, I also hate this 2-1 Guiji, but it is what it is, you know. Get in there. All right, I'll just Chaplain. Ooh, we got the Elite. I will decline, make this a 2-2, and yeah, we'll make a 5-5 Elite next turn. Ooh, Flesh Scorcher. All right, cool. Well, I kind of wish I took the land, but it's okay. Actually, let's do this the right way. Let's just cast our Thresher first. Having a 5-drop on the battlefield is nice, or a 5-5 on the battlefield is nice, but I would just like to be mana efficient here. Yeah, see? Next turn, even if we don't draw land, we can have a good double spell turn. All right, also solid. So let's get in. Recommission. Boop. Big ol' 5-5. How good would Bonesaw have been here? It's okay with the Thresher and the Chaplain, yeah. I imagine they sack. Hey, Icefire, coming in with that sub. Appreciate that. Thanks so much. Factor. All right, then. The elite gets the job done, I guess. Okay, fine hand. Yo, man, scribe, GG's, GG's. Told the world that mono red was great, and it was just a ruse. Mono white's really where it's at. Okay, well, these are the hands where Warlord's Elite looks sketchy. Interesting. Yeah, it's not a great one for me to attack into, so... I might just still trade off here. Cast my Moment of Defiance, gain 5, just have that sitting in the grave. That seems kind of not great, though. The problem is I'm, like, not going to be static netting this, most likely, and they may have, like, sacrifice synergy. So I'm just going to get this... I'm actually just going to attack here. Cast my Moment. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, Cork, I used to be a person who cracked my Evolving Wilds only on my opponent's turn, you know? Gotta retain, conceal as much information as possible, you know? Conceal, don't feel. But I've since realized that nobody in their entire life has ever made a different play based on what their opponent got off of Evolving Wilds on turn 1. Okay, 5 mana. So what do we do now? Could just play our stupid Warlord's Elite. Oh, wait, can we? Yes, we can. We can. Okay, I'll just play Warlord's Elite. What if they have Disenchant here? Even if they have Disenchant, they have to have another removal spell to get past this if they Disenchant this. That's fine. Vanguard. Okay, so... I would like to hit a plains here, so let's try to do that. Alright, we hit. Get land. Play Vanguard. Paratrooper. Alright. Get in there. I will block. I'm excited to see what you have here, opponent. I block simply because I'm curious. And also because I don't care too much about this Vanguard. Ooh. Did they think this was a mana source? I think they might have thought this was a mana source. Alright. Free block. Nice. Now what? So, we could go Cohort plus... the recruitment officer. We can just cast the Giga Chad. Yeah, let's cohort here because they're not gonna want to block with their Stone Seeker, and we can get him for 4. God, cohort's just so good. Okay. I was wrong, but I'm also happy for that exchange for us. Okay. Well, we are going to have to net this thing. want our opponents drawing a million cards here. Activate our Foundry. Okay, with these two. Okay, so let's cast our mole. Ooh. Yeah. I'll take that. Let us activate again. Yeah, we'll unearth you. Bash, bash, bash. Seem like pretty good exchanges. Maybe they have a trick? No? Okay. Oh, yeah. I did say I was going to change my cam to see how many power stones I had. That's right. I forgot about that. Maybe I should just make it a little bit smaller. I'll do it after this game center. Big jugs. Big jugs. All right. Let's get in. Yeah, Maternal Den Protector being Maternal Witness is one of my favorite nicknames of all time. She's got a little baby in her carriage, or like around her, the strap around her waist. Streamer head's too big. Can't see Power Stones. Ooh, that hurts. And this has to attack too, so they're just dead pretty much. And yeah, our millionth static net. All right, we got there. All right, let me change my cam just quick. Many swamps, but it's okay. Yeah, Clarm, that's what Stunlock was saying yesterday too. Okay, interesting. We hit a recruitment officer. Yeah, I'll take a recruitment officer in case this first one dies. I think that's better than a counter on this. Scrapwork Rager, that's fine. Okay, so let's just get a chaplain. Play our Evolving Wilds. Crack it first. Play chaplain number 2. Ooh, look, value. I'll leave that in the yard. Have a permanent counter here. Ooh, hopefully they just like play a Trench Stalker here. Wing Commando. That's good enough to kill as well, especially because we can Flesh Gorger next turn. Yep, so just snap this. Make a Power Stone. Get in. Yeah, it's just like a really good turn. Alright, here you go, opponent. Don't have that -1 to all my opponent's things card. I had exactly that. Okay. We're still in it. We're still in it. Alright, alright. That's a good draw too. Disenchant solid. Okay, so just slam this. Yeah, they're still pretty dead. I mean, you know, things can happen, but we'll see. Yeah, Disenchant is pretty bad against red aggro. I agree with that. Oh, Corrupt. Okay, that's like a really good answer. They're back at 7. Combat Courier. All right, yeah, game's not over for sure. So we do this. We pass the turn. We disenchant the Weak Stone here. Sack the Courier, sure. I imagine they do it again this turn. Like just start drawing 2 here. So I don't harvest her out of their grave. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we just disenchant this. Ooh, recommission? Recommission gets some pretty good stuff. Gets recruitment officer, chaplain. Probably just gonna grab chaplain here. Maybe even mill a cohort potentially. All right, but yeah, chaplain. Getting chaplain, not bad, not bad. That's great. Fantastic. All right, just get it with this one here. Okay, so now we just static net the Rager. I don't think there's anything that like punishes us for this really. I just want to push as much damage as possible here. Yeah, I guess I've been talking about things that play well with Chaplain. I guess Chaplain plays well with Chaplain, right? Didn't quite take that in. Okay, good hand, good hand. Again, getting that F6 value here. Ooh, Wormlet. All right, cool. Good card. Confronting, sure. It's fine. All right, so do we want to just Thresh here or Chaplain? Probably Thresh, yeah. Ooh, cohort. Ooh, are they mono green? Rootwire amalgam. Ooh, I will trade this happily. Yeah. All right. Do I need to even kill this? It's not critical, I don't think. I think I just play cohort and pass. If they were on 5 mana, sure. Like, I'll probably have to kill this at some point here. All right, let's just bash. And if they go for a trick, we can disenchant. They don't do anything. Let's do this. Yep, get another chaplain. Suppose they could have, like, Gaia's Gift. Shoot down. Man, it's annoying. It's fine, though. Alright, land would be nice so I can double spell here. With disenchants and a 3. I guess I could try to hit... You know, it's actually not that bad. What if I just, like, Chaplain, try to get a land, and then disenchant? And then if they, like, sack this, if I don't hit, I'll, like, leave back the 1/1. Yeah, that's actually a pretty decent play, I think. There we go. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Actually, does this trigger an artifact creature? It does. Oh, forget it then. I'm just gonna make him spend the mana. All right. All right, there's something else to do, I guess. Bailoff. Yep, sure do. Sure do. Okay, so we want to static net this thing. I'm gonna disenchant now. Yeah, I will. Obviously, if I knew I was gonna draw a land, I would just hold, but... Okay, it's fine. Okay, so let's bash. We Moment Defiance. Or if they don't block, cast them all. Pew. Ooh. Not bad, not bad. We hit a land. Yeah, no, I already have 7. Even if I had 5 mana and a Power Stone, I'd probably just make this a 2/2. Goring Warplow. I'm sure Mono Green has a good answer to this, fair. I mean, they have a Death Toucher. Sprite. Alright, this might go extremely well for us. Like, they just have to block here, right? Yeah, so let's bash in. Don't think I'm activating my Foundry, because I want to cast Mole post-combat. Yeah. Yoop. Ooh, they have something? They might have something here. Okay, now they have the Eye's Gift. Okay, it's still fine. We still kill the Sprite. We still gain a bunch of life. Our Flesh Gorger dies, but... you know, whatever. There we go. Vanguard. Play that. Don't think there's a reason to keep my land, so pass. Excellent. one point closer to dying, opponent. 1 point closer to dying. Okay, so if we activate this, it's an additional 2. Yeah, we can maybe do that next turn. Ooh, Rest Goliath. All right. Did it come up on Airlift Traps when I think you said it was underwhelming in a tweet? Did I? I've definitely come up on it. I don't ever think I said it was underwhelming. Maybe I did, though. I would believe it. I've always been, like, moderately impressed with the card. I've come up on it as I played with it more, though. Elite Harvester. Let's just cast. Take the Elite. Yeah, sure. And, yeah, no attacks. Next turn, we can just bash all. All right. Activate Foundry. Let's get in there. Oh, I suppose it was better to activate Recruitment Officer, because then I get Ashnod's Harvester, and then that's another point of power on Vanguard, although it probably doesn't matter, to be honest. What are the main reasons to go into mono red? Your red is open at your table. I mean, there's the Cliff Stomper. That card is really good in mono red, the 2-drop that grows, but it's mostly just like the red cards play very well together. And if you can get a lot of them, great, you know? Just gonna cycle this right now. There's nothing really that punishes me. Alright, let's bash in. Recommission it. Link. Play officer. Might be a little awkward. Well, I mean, they have an Ashnod's Harvester here. I was going to say, Disenchant's often a little bit awkward versus a heavy red deck because they often don't have too many targets you actually want to kill. Like, they don't have big, expensive creatures. They also... Oh, the artifacts they run tend to be like cantripy stuff. Elsewhere Flask. Ooh, opponent's getting so much value off their Scrapsmith. What if they just repitch this again? Probably not. Let's say they're red-black. I'm just gonna go net this thing. Hey, BP. No problem, Jikaru. Anytime. I'm always happy to answer questions. We'll never say no to a question. Don't quote me on that, chat. GG. Yeah, instant regret. Bye-bye. My full address? We can play Hangman for my address. We can't do that. We're not going to do that. Okay, yeah. Anyone but center. Everybody's going to apply to be a mod now. Evangel. Yep, this is a good card. We drew a good answer. Play our Foundry. See what we find. I will take this. Oh no! I keep thinking I can take this Flesh Scourger. I can't, unfortunately. I think I just keep this as a 2/2. Most of the time, if I hit a unearthed creature, I just keep this as a 2/2. This is why self-mill is bad. You mill your bombs. You're a disfigure? Chromatic Star. Okay. This is fine. Alright, just get in there. Cast the Gigamole. We've got Chaplain. Yeah, I don't think the game rules even allow for this to say a creature that could be cast for 3 or less, because that can mean so many things, right? What if you have a thing that says all your creatures cost 2 less, right? Well, I mean, that counts, right? So I unfortunately don't think it works. All right, nab you. Yeah, what if you have omniscience on the battlefield? Exactly. Get it with her flyer. Don't really want to trade with these. Alright, gotta kill that one too. Man, the auto tap for this set is I've just found it to be so bad. So, I mean, I guess Mishra's Foundry is really messing it up here, but it wants to tap all of my white mana, and I've got 2 white cards in hand for this card. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I can only cast one of the white cards, I suppose. Do I care about... Yeah, we'll do this. All right. Did you just win a lot, Dan, from beating down? Ooh, red? Okay. All right, they used it. Opter. All right, yeah. Okay, so now it's right to wilds first. Because I don't know the bottom of my library. Let's cast you. Why did I not block on the harvester? I just don't feel like I need to kill this harvester. Yeah, we'll just put a counter on this thing. Oh, sorry, the Unearthed Rager. Sorry, I just missed that, I guess. Sorry, chat. I don't have a ton of things that can just, like, kill this Thopter, so it's probably just better to bash, and then this chaplain can get in. Not a ton of action in our deck anymore, to be honest. So we're kind of just working with what we have on the battlefield. All right, that's fine. Yeah, Kyle, I'll get to that in a second, after this game. I mentioned this on the podcast last night, but it's so funny that this Scrapwork Mutt is like one of the top performing commons in blue-black, which, you know, makes sense with like Evangels and stuff, but... Alright, officer, come on down. Chaplain. Coitus Spike? No, I don't think that card is very good. Yeah, I'm down for a deck tech after this game. Weakstone Subjugation. Right. Soul Guy, sure. I don't think we actually have anything that matters for that, right? Yeah, we don't have... Oh, Recommission, I suppose. But Recommission is just grab. Well, I can't get a flyer now. I can get the 5/5, which is good enough. Yeah, they're gonna try to find an answer for this chaplain. think if we just get in one more hit with this Chaplain, we're in good shape. Because they go to 3, we get to play this, we get to activate Foundry, we can have like an attack all. Another Evangel, sure. Alright, let's activate this. Nothing. Actually, do we have any hits in our deck? We do, we do. Still have hits. But no 2-drops I would prefer to play. Yeah, no 2-drops in the deck, so I'll just activate this. Next turn. Play this, play land, and I'm pretty sure we are guaranteed to hit Chaplain. Hey, thanks for that. Appreciate that. Interesting. Interesting. Take it. Maybe they're just trying to see if I would block. Maybe they have Moment of Defiance. That'd be good. Yeah, they do. Okay. That buys them, like, 2 turns, basically. Activate this. Get our Chaplain. Ooh, Static Nets. Is that good enough? So if we Static Net the 4/4, we activate Foundry. They have 3 blockers to our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ground attackers. So 3 things get through. So this, and this gets through. We put them to 1 and they trade off a bunch of stuff. And we still get to play this Chaplain. So yeah, I mean, we're going to do that. Yoink. Oh, crap. Wait, we're good. We're good. I almost didn't activate this. Almost didn't activate my Foundry. Are there any board wipes in this format? Not many, no. There's like the red deal 3 to everything. There's artifact-based ones that like with Urza's Ilex and Perilous Vaults. So a lot of them you like see coming, or because they come in. Perilous Vault doesn't come in taps, but Karn Silex does. Or sorry, Urza's Ilex does. Negative 1. Okay, so what do we do here? Can they kill us? I don't think so. Well, maybe, actually. Hold on. No, these are all red. So they can do 2. Like, imagine these get Menace. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, I mean, it doesn't change my play. I'm just trying to figure it out. I think Urza's Ilex enters tapped. No? Am I wrong? Might be wrong. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Discards. So yeah, what sequence kills me here? Moment? Or just like... Yeah, Moment of Defiance on this. Okay, clearly nothing. I think there's probably a few ways that do kill me there, but maybe, you know, specific cards. Alright, good hand. Opponent mulls? 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. It's actually not the best hand because we're starting on 3 and... I mean, it's good cards. Just a little slow, that's all. Fauna Shaman. 2-drop? Womp womp. Ooh, they got my Flesh Scourger. Alright. Guess we're playing a fair game. Not Swamp? What do you mean, Wolf? We can still play Flesh Gorger on 3 if we draw Swamp. Oh, I see what you're saying. Fetching with Evolving Wilds. Yeah, sorry, I don't know why I didn't fetch Swamp with Evolving Wilds. I should have. My mistake. Wait, what? I guess they have an answer to this? Is Caress good? Yes, Caress is quite good. Oh, they see no Swamp, so they think I can't. I mean, I can just get past it for 7 mana. It's a thing I can do. Yeah, they left it in my hand because I didn't fetch a Swamp. I just knew. Oh, nice. That's the best card they're gonna get. I like that. Alright, let's get in there. Play our Guillemot. We missed. Still 3-4 though. Okay. Yeah, got a trigger there. Yeah, I think with the data, there's a little bit of I don't understand it, so I don't trust it going on sometimes with some people. Like, I'm not saying everybody that's true for, but I think there's a little bit of that happens. Okay, so let's unearth this. Just play our 2-drop. Yeah, it seems pretty good. Oh, nope, we're not gonna do that. Because I just went to combat. Which actually, you know, it makes more sense, because now I can play Chaplain Vanguard. I have an evasive creature. This attacks for more damage. So look, I saved me from myself. Chaplain for Chaplain or Recruiter. Yeah, I imagine a flyer is just gonna be like pretty darn good against green-black stuff. Oh, okay. Well, we have 3 static nets. One is in the grave. Can we find another? Can we find another? We do. We can. Survey says, yes, we can. Pew. Whitelisted. Take that, YouTube comments. Bomb dealt with. Yeah, I just think it's funny, like, I think sometimes people, like, on my latest podcast episode video, people commented, almost, some of them just, like, commented nothing about the episode. They just want to, like, I think people use YouTube comments as a way to complain about the format. Or their misfortunes in the format. They just want to place events. Like, my take was, the bombs aren't that bad. You can deal with them if you're being proactive, drafting removal highly, yada, yada, yada. And, you know, a quarter of the comments are just like, well, I faced Platinum Angel, and that was a problem. Alright, ooh, nice. Nice. Alright, let's just get in. Well, I guess let's get in first. Oh, I just realized, I mean, I'm sure chat, like, noticed this as I was talking, but this is a problem. This here firebomb. They're gonna kill the static net. Okay. Okay. I do have another in the deck. What can we recommission here? Not a ton. No, chat. They're gonna hit the net, not the thing. Yeah. We're in a bit of trouble. I mean, they hit us back for 6. It's actually not too bad. Yeah, so we do this because we can present more than 6 on the crackback, right? Yeah, we just decline this. Or do we? Because, like, we can recommission. What do we recommission here? Probably the recruiter. It's actually interesting. Okay, I think we decline this. Recommission. We just want the most power and toughness here. So I think maybe I do take a something. Yep, I agree, Neo. Hey, Neo, how's it going? All right. Play this. Recommissioning. What's in my deck? That's what I meant to do, check. So I'm trying to figure out if yeah, I guess the 2-1's probably pretty good. Just go wide. Or attempt to, anyways. Yeah, I'm up for deck tech after this game. Certainly. Alright, well, this is really going to be dependent on what they draw here. Because Worm Coil alone doesn't do it. They have to attack with this thing to not die. But if they attack, they don't block. They go to 7, yeah. Yeah, Corrupt would be, like, really brutal. That probably wins the game for them. Because, like, Corrupt for 6, they go to 13. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, it's not that bad. They looked in their grave for some reason. Okay, that was the reason. Oh, I also have the land too. I forgot about that. Okay, so they block one thing. So 2 things, right? So not lethal? Not lethal, but we do get to make them chump twice. And then we hope that this is not corrupt. All right. They're going to 1 here. 2 games in a row. Or 2 turns in a row, sorry. Okay, this looks good. Excellent. All right, we beat a worm coil, chat. See? Bombs, easy. Easy. As if I wasn't sweating this entire time. All right, there we go. All right, GG's, GG's. Whew. Nice.